Tonight, UT football coach Charlie Strong's future in question. So much so, the school is responding to the flurry of social media posts that say he's out. As soon as the Kansas game ended last night, Chris Tavares sat up here and said Strong's future looks bleak. Roger Wallace, you've been working your sources to get some real answers.
Well, in this day and age, part of the problem is UT is going to go at their pace. Everybody else wants to go at a breakneck pace, and that is why tonight Athletic Director Mike Perrin released a statement addressing the rumors on Strong's status. And there have been reports that he will be fired by Texas, but Perrin says they will evaluate the body of work after the regular season, and they're getting ready for TCU on Friday, and then we'll discuss where things are after that, the regular season finale. Perrin on the sidelines in Lawrence yesterday when Texas blew that 11-point fourth quarter lead to Kansas, losing in overtime. KU's first Big 12 win in more than 2 years. We got some reaction tonight, including Austin radio host Aaron Hogan from 104.9 The Horn, who's been hearing from fans all season.
A lot of people want him to succeed. They want this thing to work. They see the young talent. But this was kind of a show-me year. This was kind of a performance year where you take a big step forward in 5 and 6, and obviously the loss to Kansas is just massively disappointing, and it's really hard to defend. It's really one of those things where, what do you say? What's the argument? Because it's just the record's not there. The body of work says 16 and 20. I mean, that's really, really hard to argue against.
Now, there's a lot of details to be worked out if, in fact, this is going to happen, including a buyout. Biggest buyout, of course, is Charlie Strong's. Texas would be on the hook for the balance of his 5-year deal at about $10.7 million. If he were to get another job, then his salary would be deducted from that job from his UT buyout. Texas also on the hook for assistant coach's guaranteed salary, somewhere in the neighborhood of a total of $7 million. If this happens, then, of course, the focus is on what is next. Coming up later on game night after football on KXAN, former UT grad assistant under Mack Brown, Tom Herman, will be the big focus of this coaching search. And if you listen to everything out there, they hope they can do it quickly. Houston has a game against Memphis this coming weekend.
Yeah, for sure. A lot to watch and a lot to cover. Thank you so much.
Charlie Strong speaks tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock, by the way.
That is right. We will obviously all be paying close attention to that. It's a lot to cover, as we said. And Roger, as he knows, Texas also paid a lot of money to get Coach Strong here in the first place. To refresh your memory, he was hired in January 2014 to replace Mack Brown. This is the day he was introduced as the new head coach. Strong's deal included Texas paying a $4.38 million buyout from his previous contract with Louisville. His salary and that buyout paid entirely with money raised by the athletic department, according to school officials. So no state taxpayer money is used. As Roger just mentioned, Coach Strong is holding his regular Monday news conference tomorrow morning at 11. We'll be there and be ready to break in on air and online if anything big comes out of it. We will also link to the live news conference on KXAN.com.